Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Well guys, it seems like a little bit of a trend here is developing, and this trend that we're observing, what we're seeing here, is the kind of leadership that basically we've been dreaming of, that we've been waiting for, the kind where principles actually mean something. Look, I'm sure a lot of people, especially on the left, would disagree with me, it's just my opinion, but from my perspective, Donald Trump's canceling out the noise, he's canceling out the narratives and the rhetoric, and of course the outrage, and he's just putting his head down and just doing the right thing, undoing previous wrongs and injustices. Whether it's his leadership on free speech, his executive orders protecting the American people and the American economy, his actions on the southern border, his pardons for the J6ers, time after time he's stepping in to correct the actions of Biden's corrupt, vindictive regime, and he does it once again, this time by pardoning 23 pro-life prisoners. Oh, and how could I forget this comes after he fulfills his promise to the libertarians by also giving a full pardon to Ross Ulbricht. Donald Trump, in my view, is exemplifying real stand-up leadership here, and let me show you the latest example of that. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. Alright folks, so here's a story that's not making too much noise in the media. It's not as controversial or click-worthy as the J6 pardons, but it might be equally consequential.
A set of pardons for peaceful pro-life protesters who were prosecuted by the Biden administration for exercising their First Amendment rights.
Do you know how many?
I believe it's 23, sir.
23 people were prosecuted. They should not have been prosecuted. Many of them are elderly people. They should not have been prosecuted. This is a great honor to sign this.
And you know, it's got me thinking, remember when Joe Biden said he'd be a president for everyone? I mean, what a joke that was. He claimed to be pursuing unity, but obviously the only thing he really cared about was power. And instead of respecting the right to protest, Joe Biden went full authoritarian and threw these people in jail. And why? Well, all for the crime of daring to challenge this twisted left-wing agenda. And let's put it into perspective a little bit. According to the Daily Wire, several of those convicted were given lengthy prison sentences for activities which included singing, praying, and blocking entrances to late-term abortion facilities in Washington, D.C. They include Lauren Handy, who was serving a sentence of 4 years and 9 months, John Hinshaw, who was sentenced to 21 months, William Goodman, Joan Bell, and Herb Garati, who were each jailed for 27 months, Jonathan Darnell, who was serving 34 months, and Jean Marshall, Paulette Harlow, and Heather Idoni, who were each sentenced to 2 years in jail. So essentially, the Biden administration put these people behind bars for a peaceful protest. I mean, that's a misdemeanor at best. Maybe if you're physically blocking a door or stopping people from going in, maybe probation. But I wouldn't even start going down that path. I don't think these people did anything wrong, but the point is, even if the protesters did act out of line, which I'm not saying they did, but even if they did, we're talking misdemeanor at best, but no, the Biden administration had to make examples of these people. Meanwhile, BLM and Antifa were torching cities, looting stores, and causing billions of dollars in damages. Not to mention after the leaked Supreme Court draft, back in 2022 ahead of the midterms, we saw a bunch of violent acts committed by left-wing radicals targeting churches and pro-life organizations, but all of those legitimate crimes, what did Joe Biden and Merrick Garland do? Nothing. Crickets. Barely any accountability. I mean, it's the ultimate hypocrisy. But religious pro-life activists, they had the book thrown at them. It's just so wrong. And Trump once again steps in and does the right thing, and now these people are walking free. And actually, here's a moment of one of these pro-life protesters being released back into free society.
Look at mama. Look at mama. Look at us. Yeah. Woo! Go, 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 go. Go. Can I tell you what? You still smell good. You still smell good. It don't matter if you're in the pit of hell. No. Somebody gonna smell good. No. Girl. You know how you're gonna say. All right. My baby. I can't hold my baby. Oh my God. Goo. You miss your mommy? You miss your mommy? I miss you. I miss you so much. I miss you, Goo. Give me that. Y'all. Oh my God. I'm home. I'm free. I'm free, y'all. I'm free. I'm really free.
Thank you, Jesus. The Lord is good. The Lord is good. Right, boo boo?
Oh, Jesus. Let me get in the car. Let's go.
Yeah, it's so cold out here. All right, we out.
The woman, as you see on screen, being freed from the prison is Evelyn Williams. She's a single mother, by the way, who was ripped away from her child because she had the courage to protest. I mean, talk about exposing an evil. And what a clip to see her reunited with her child after being locked up for years. It's heartbreaking, and it shows you the lack of empathy in the pursuit of partisan headlines that we saw from this previous administration. Joe Biden didn't just put her in jail, he punished her family. He punished a kid. For what? Because her mom stood up for life? It's frankly disgusting. And we all know that if Evelyn Williams had been on the other side, throwing bricks in a riot, or violently vandalizing a church or a pro-life organization's physical location, well, she'd probably have gotten a free pass. Or maybe even a friggin' book deal. Once again, Trump did the right thing. He's helping people who have been unfairly targeted and silenced by the Biden administration's political witch hunts. And it's not just words, that's the beautiful thing. Donald Trump didn't just run a campaign using these people as political props. No, it's action. He actually delivered on what he was talking about. And the left loves to paint Donald Trump as some sort of villain, or let's be real, a super villain. But who's the one actually standing up for the little guy? Who's putting America first? Who's putting the people first? It's Donald Trump every single time. Donald Trump is doing what a real leader does, and he's taking us back to sanity, back to fairness, back to a country that values its people, respects their rights, and of course, what that means is values and respects the Constitution. Donald Trump is showing us what it means to have a president who actually gives a damn about the people. He's made these families whole again. He's released all these political prisoners that the Biden administration pursued so vindictively, and people wonder why Donald Trump has so many supporters. It's no mystery at all. It's because of what I said in the intro. He cuts out the noise, doesn't play into the media narratives or the faux controversy, and he just gets to business and does the right thing. Hats off to the Trump administration for righting so many of these clear and, in my view, objective wrongs. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys on this one. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.